What is up, Piedmont Wellness Center? My name is Becca Livingston. I am one of the fitness specialists here at the Piedmont Wellness Center, and I am here to bring you a total body workout. And the best part of it is, you don't need anything at all. All you really need is a mat, a towel, a water, yourself, and a little bit of motivation. It is going to be a total body workout, and it's completely body weight. So let's get started. Come on down to the mat with me. So we are going to start with a little 4-minute warm-up with some cat-cow. So hands are underneath your shoulder blades, knees are underneath your hips. Go ahead and tuck your toes under. I just want you to take a deep breath in, kind of dropping your belly towards the mat, looking up towards the ceiling, opening up your chest, filling your lungs with air. You can exhale, rounding out your back like an angry cat, tucking your pelvis under and your chin towards your chest. You can take this at your own pace, inhaling, dropping your belly, looking up towards the sky. Exhale, rounding your back the opposite direction. This is just warming up the core, kind of opening up the back. The first half of our workout today is going to be pretty core focused, warming up the abs, the glutes, the back, and then the second half will be more of a total body flow. Last one. All right, we're gonna step into what is known as the world's greatest stretch. This can be done on your knees or your toes. I'll start on my knees. I'm gonna step my right foot outside of my right hand here. Take my right hand, open up my chest towards the ceiling. Good, just stretching out my chest, feeling at my hips, and then bring it back down. So I'm gonna alternate sides. Left foot outside of my left hand. Take my left hand and open it up towards the ceiling, following with my gaze, just feeling that nice transverse movement, that nice twist in my spine. Now, if you wanted to take it up towards your toes, you just come into a high plank, step that foot outside of your hand, and add the twist. Good. I hope you guys are having an awesome, awesome day today. We're gonna have a lot of fun in our workout. Woo, one more on each side here. This workout is designed for anybody and everybody, beginner, intermediate, or advanced, and you can do it anywhere you want. Let's push back into a downward facing dog. So downward facing dog, you can pedal out your heels for a second. Woo, just walk it out, walk it out. Good. Pushing back from your hands, feeling that nice stretch in your back. Good. All right, come on down, lay down on your back. We're gonna kind of do some T. I want you to put your body in the shape of a T. Arms are out in like you're shaped like a T, and your legs are long. I want you to take your right leg up straight into the air, and you're gonna cross over your body. You should be able to feel this. I can feel it in the outside of that right leg. You're gonna bring it back down so that you're in the shape of a T and let it rest. So let's stay on that right side. Right leg comes straight up in the air, cross it over your body so you can feel that nice stretch. Bring it back down and rest. One more on this side. So this is just opening up the motion in our hips, doing a nice active warm up. All right, let's go to the left side. Left leg comes up. If you need to bend your leg a little bit, that's okay. We're just getting it warm and active. And rest. Left leg comes up straight, crosses over the right side of our body, and you bring it down around and rest. Last one here. Good. Woo. And rest. All right. So if you need to grab a sip of water, go ahead. We are getting into our first circuit. So this circuit is going to be repeated twice. I want you to start on your right side. So come on down to your right elbow. Left hand is behind your head, and you're just going to crunch that left knee to your elbow. So make it nice, strong, and intentional right here. We're going to be here for 30 seconds. I want you to really be focused on that oblique right here, that left oblique, that waistline that we want to whittle down especially during the summer. Good, keep breathing here. 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna come up into a side plank now, lifting up into a side plank. There are 3 options here. You can stack your feet, stagger your feet, or bring your bottom knee down. All of them work well. You're just really lifting up from that lower oblique here and holding. You got 8 seconds, and then we are going to thread the needle. I'll show you what that's like. 3, 2, 1. You're gonna take this arm, bring it underneath you, twisting, and then bring it back open. We'll be here for 30 seconds. Good. So you should feel a little bit shaky, but I want you to be in control of this motion. Woo! I can feel it in my shoulders a little bit too. 3, 2, 1. All right, we got to do the other side, other side. So left elbow is on the ground. Your body is in line. You can roll back onto your glutes a little bit for some cushion. Right hand is up on your temple, and we crunch. Good. I exhale every time I crunch. I can feel this in my glutes a little bit. Just making this strong and intentional. As I was saying, this is an awesome workout for anywhere you want to go. Whether you're on vacation at a hotel, at the beach, and you weren't able to find a place with a workout room, you can literally do this workout anywhere. It's awesome. 3, 2, 1, straight up into that plank. Pick your poison. Your feet can be stacked, staggered, or that knee can be down. Same thing you did on the other side, lifting through those hips, that lower oblique. Whoo! I know you can probably feel it in your shoulder too. Planks are such great exercises. They're called isometric holds. 6 seconds, and we thread the needle. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down and open. Down and open. Good. Every time you twist under, try and lift your hips up a little bit higher. Whew. I hope you guys are getting warm at home. I call it my glazed donut look, because you guys should be getting warm. 3, last one. Good. All right, come on down, come on down. So we're gonna lay down and do some twisting crunches. So your feet are on the ground, hands are behind your head, and we're gonna take opposite elbow to opposite knee. So you crunch up to your opposite knee here. Good. I want you to keep your elbows wide so that you know you're lifting using your abdominals. Your hands are really only placed back there to support your neck. So I do not want to see this. I want to see them open, and you're leading with your chest. Good. Keep it up. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Keep your feet planted where they are. I want you to bring both hands overhead like you were doing a pencil dive. So or in like a prayer position overhead. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders up, and you're just gonna tilt from side to side. This exercise is really all about the obliques here as well. Another good option, kind of modification for this, would be if you wanted to reach for your heels. I like keeping my arms up. I think it's a little bit harder to have to support the weight of your arms. If you need to rest for a second and lower your head, feel free to rest and then come back to me when you're ready. Whoo, I feel the burn. As I always say, when you feel the burn, embrace the burn and know that it means change. That's not something to be scared of. Last one. All right. So our last exercise for the circuit, we're going to do crab ups. So what we're going to start off with is just elbow to knee. You're going to plant your hands behind you, feet are up, and you're going to take knee to elbow. And I really want you to think about pressing out of that heel that's planted and lift your booty up a little bit higher. Squeeze the glutes like you were doing a bridge. Good. Whew. All right. Can you reach for your toe? Good. I know some of you are like, I'm not coordinated enough for this. I feel so awkward. Yes, this is a somewhat awkward exercise, but it's so good for your core. 3, 2, and 1. All right, so that was your circuit. We have to repeat that again. So go ahead and grab a sip of water, towel off if needed, and we repeat again. All right, so come on over, back to your elbow, right elbow down, body is in line. And to make it a little harder this time, you can either start with just one knee, or this time, I'm gonna start with one knee, and then I'm gonna add a little surprise in about 20 seconds. Whew. All right, let's go. Second time, best time. Here we go. If you're ready for the challenge, we got 30 seconds left of this exercise. I want you to bring both feet up. Glue them together and bring them both up. You should roll back a little bit onto that glute so that you have some cushion. Ooh. Keep breathing, keep working. You guys are so strong. 3, 2, 1. Up into your side plank. Remember, you can stack, stagger, or lower that bottom knee, whatever you want. It's totally your choice. This is your time, your body, your choice. You showed up for the workout. So make it your own. We thread the needle in 3, 2, 1. Whew, it's tough, but keep it controlled. It's okay if you're shaking. It's okay if you're shaking. 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Other side, other side. All right. Left elbow down, right hand to temple, starting with just one leg. If you want to go ahead and get into 2, go ahead, by all means. But you better commit. 4, 3, 2, both feet. Glue them together, get them up. Exhale on the way up. I can feel this in my obliques. You got it. Know that each of these moves in this ab circuit, this is your last time you'll be doing them. So make sure you get it and you do them with victory. 3, 2, and 1. Up into your side plank. Quick, quick, quick. This 45 minutes together means something. So make it really efficient and effective. I'm just gonna go ahead and give you guys a shout out for taking this time to honor yourself. So really do your best to stay present with me here. Lift up a little higher, I know you can. Thread the needle in 3, 2, 1. Bring it under and up. I know you guys are probably feeling it in that shoulder. That's okay, it just means we're getting some shoulder work in too. I told you this was a total body workout, didn't I? 5 seconds. Woo! 3, 2, 1. Good job, come down. All right, plant those feet, lay down, those twisting crunches, hands behind your head, supporting your neck, elbows stay wide, opposite elbow to opposite knee. Leading with your chest, looking towards the sky, looking towards the ceiling, wherever you're at. Be strong and lift up. Exhale. Whew. Whew. We are working our upper abs, our lower abs, our obliques, our back, our glutes. Most people don't think that the glutes are part of the core, but I can guarantee you they very much are. 3, 2, 1. All right, feet stay planted, hands are together in that pencil dive prayer pose. They come above your head, lift your head, neck, and shoulders, and you tilt, tilt, tilt. You kind of are moving like a pendulum, or it's not a big motion at all, but I definitely feel it. Don't give up. Now is not the time to give up. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we have those crab ups, starting with elbow to knee. Plant your hands behind you, knee to elbow. Woo! If you fall over, just get right back up. Means you were trying. Pressing out of that planted heel and lifting your hips high. Woo! Extra challenge, reach for your toe. 20 seconds. Keep it up, keep it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, come on down. So our finisher for our core portion, I want you to lay down on your back, hands behind your head. We're gonna do bicycles at my call, starting slow, opposite knee to opposite elbow. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Get that leg as low and as long as you can. Elbows are staying wide. We'll speed it up here in 10 seconds. You're keeping it slow. We speed it up in 3, 2, 1. We go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Woo! Feel the burn. If you don't feel it, man, y'all are killing it at home, because this is a hard, oh my goodness. 15 seconds. Get that leg longer, lower. Flex that foot like you are kicking through something that's hard for you. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Extend your hands long overhead and legs long beneath you. Stretch out those abs for just a second. Oh my goodness. Whoo! And take a breath. Good job, good job. All right, team. We are officially halfway through. Cheers, grab a sip of water. Well deserved. Okie dokie. So, we are getting into our total body portion where we are working the rest of your body. So your core should definitely be on fire right now. Let's go ahead and kind of stretch it out. We're gonna go back to some of those cat-cows. So hands are underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath your hips, toes are planted. Go ahead and suck in that belly button and get that core nice and tight. It's gonna feel different now that we're halfway through our workout. I want you to take a big deep breath in through the nose, drop that belly, feel that stretch, and look up towards the ceiling or the sky, wherever you're at. Exhale, rounding your back like the angry Halloween cat. Tucking that pelvis under, looking through the space between your legs. Inhale, take this at your own pace. Ooh, I just heard my back pop. I know I needed this. Whew. So your abs are engaged and ready for what's coming next. Inhale, filling your lungs with oxygen, opening up your chest, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Exhale, rounding it out. Good. All right, so come back to a neutral spine. We're gonna do what's called a bear plank. So what you're gonna be doing for 15 seconds is we're just gonna hover our knees off the ground. So get back into that stance. We go in 3, 2, 1. Just hover and hold. So my back is totally neutral. My knees are just barely off the ground, but I can feel it, let me tell you. Gaze should be about a foot in front of you. Hold for 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, we're doing that 2 more times. Each time gets longer. We go in 5, 4, for 20 seconds, 3, 2, 1, come up. So my back is totally neutral here. If I had my favorite drink of choice between my shoulder blades, it would never fall. So make sure your back is flat, suck that belly button in tighter. Can you? Yes, you can. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Okay, 10 seconds, we go for our longest time yet, 30 seconds. You can do it, I know you can. We go in 3, 2, 1. Come up with me, come on. So your hands should be directly beneath your elbows, beneath your shoulders. Back is flat. Belly button is tight. Your core is braced. Like I was just gonna come through the camera and punch you in the stomach. But I'm sure there's liability there, so don't worry, it's not happening. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, push it back into child's pose. Toes together, knees apart. Reach forward in front of you. Shake it out for a second. Good job. Okay, so come on, stand up with me. We are gonna talk about a body weight squat right now. So we're just squatting together. We're just gonna talk about good squat form. So your feet are hip width apart. Now your hips, take a look down. Your hips are underneath your armpits. If there were a clock on the floor, you could turn your feet out to 11 and 1 if you wanted to. And you are just gonna send your hips back behind you. Squeeze your glutes at the bottom, pressing out of your heels. So you're pressing out of your heels here. You should be able to wiggle your toes in your shoes. Your hips are going behind you like you're sitting in a chair. Keeping your chest lifted. Good. So just kind of getting in the flow of it. All right, so what's gonna happen in this circuit is it's a circuit of 5 moves, and we're gonna be repeating them 3 times. So when you are squatting, doing a body weight squat, I also want you gripping the ground. You're like, what does that mean? I have my feet on the ground. I want you pushing out with your feet like I was going to tear my mat in half. Go ahead and try it. And you're like, oh wow, I feel like my glutes are really engaged now. Yeah, it's nice. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, shake it out, shake it out. So our first exercise is going to be a squat with 2 oblique crunches. So what that's gonna look like, hands will be at your temples. You'll squat down, crunch, crunch, squat, crunch, crunch, okay? So we get started, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. In 3, 2, 1. Squat, crunch, crunch. Squat, crunch, crunch. So remember, you're pressing out of those heels. Always go ahead and reset that really good squat form that we talked about just now before you get back into your squat. Sending your hips back. Back stays neutral. And you're bringing that knee up, not the elbow down. Last one. Good. All right. So next what we're doing is a curtsy squat into, or excuse me, a curtsy lunge into a side lunge. So I'm going to be planting my right leg. My left leg is going to come behind me like I'm bowing to the queen. Let me show you. So left leg comes behind me into a curtsy lunge, and then it comes out beside me into a side lunge. My right leg stays long. Let's do it together. Whoop. So lunges kind of throw off your balance, so your core needs to be tight and engaged. And you're always pressing out of that heel that is getting you up. 15 seconds. I forgot to tell you that it was 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Sorry, not sorry, you don't get much of a break. Last one. Woo. All right, we'll do the other side next round. So come on down to the mat. We're gonna do some hand release eccentric push-ups. So what it's gonna do is I'm gonna count you down to the ground. You'll release your hands and then push back up. You can do this on your toes or your knees. I'm gonna start on my knees. Hands are underneath my shoulders. Pelvis is tucked, core is tight. Let's go down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your hands, push up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your hands, push up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your hands, push up. Keep going at that pace. Yes, that's slow. Your elbows should be coming out at a 45-degree angle. Your upper body kind of looks like an arrow. Your head is the tip of the arrow. Last one, good. All right, stay down on the mat. Lay down on your back. Lay down on your back. If you need to put your hands underneath your lower back for this next one, you can. Both legs are out long. Bring your right leg in the air. Place your hands on your hips. You're gonna be painting circles on the ceiling with that right foot. Go ahead in 3, 2, and 1, if you're not already there. Now, the challenge of this is I don't want those hips rocking at all. I want them to stay very stationary. Good. We're just gonna stay on the right leg for this round, and then we'll switch to the other side for the next round. See if you can make those circles a little bigger. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. It's hard. Press that lower back into the mat hard. 3, 2, 1. All right, good. Last exercise, we're gonna do slow mountain climbers. So come on up into a plank. We'll talk good plank form real quick. Hands are under your shoulders. Tuck that pelvis, suck that belly button in, relax your shoulders away from your ears. We're gonna do same knee to same elbow. Bring it up and back, up and back. So keep it really slow, be really accountable for that hold. You can feel free to do this on your knees right here. You'll just be doing it like so. You just aren't really able to bring your knee quite as far, but as long as you still have that straight line form from your head all the way down to your knees, you're doing a good plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, good job, good job. So grab a sip of water, towel off. We have 2 more circuits of that same circuit, basically, 2 more rounds. Okay, get up, get up. We go in 5 with that squat oblique crunch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squat, crunch, crunch, squat, crunch, crunch, squat, crunch, crunch. Good. Remember, your feet are hip width apart, always resetting to good form. Sending your hips back and squeezing your glutes at the bottom and the top of the squat. Whoo! Working those obliques still, even from the beginning. Your core should be engaged really in every single exercise you do. Last one. Good. Okay, we're going to the other side of the mat for that curtsy lunge to side lunge. So this time, my left leg is not gonna move at all. I'm gonna send that right foot behind me in 3, 2, 1. So my right leg goes behind me like I'm bowing to the queen. I press out of that heel, send it out to the side, left leg goes straight, press up. So remember, I said that this can be a little tricky for your balance, and that's okay. So if you're more comfortable with a stationary lunge, or maybe you're just getting used to the curtsy lunge, go ahead and stick there, that's okay too. This is a compound exercise. And it gets my heart rate up. Good, pressing out of that heel. Last one, push up, good. All right, come on down to the mat for those eccentric push-ups. I'm gonna come on my toes this time. Feel free to start on your toes and come down to your knees as needed. You're not married to one position or the other. We go in 3, 2, 1. Lower, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your hands, push back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 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 Push back. Remember, your elbows should be coming at a 45-degree angle. Gaze stays about a foot in front of you to keep your spine neutral. Last one. Woohoo! Push back. All right. Oh, that one's tough. Okay, flip over onto your back. We're doing the left leg now. So you're laying on your back, hands are on your hips to make sure they stay still. Right leg is long, left leg goes in the air, and we paint the sky, the ceiling, wherever you're at. Whew. So one side might feel a little different than the other. That is totally normal. Usually in pretty much everyone, one side is different than another. Whew. Keep that core tight. This particular move is very much about strengthening the lumbar pelvic hip complex, or the LPHC, as a lot of people will call it. Ooh, let's switch directions. Ooh, it's so hard for me to keep my hips still here. Last one. Good, okay. Flip over into that plank. We do those slow mountain climbers now. So remember, you gotta be accountable and hold that knee up. Enjoy that little shake that you get. You can do this on your toes or your knees in 3, 2, and 1. So the first time you go through a circuit, it's often like the first date. You know, everybody's a little hesitant, still getting used to things. Second round, it's kind of like you've been dating a few months. You're a little bit more yourself. The third round, that's when you marry them. You really know what you're doing, and you gotta go all in. Whoo! Keep that core tight. Keep that good form. Don't lose it when it gets hard. Last one. Whew. Okay. All right, team. We have one more time through this circuit. So let's make it good. You know this stuff. We gotta make it good. Okay. Stand up. We go for that squat to the oblique crunch in 3, 2, 1. Sit back, crunch, crunch. Sit back, crunch, crunch. Pressing out of those heels, making sure you have that good squat form. I hope you are getting pretty sweaty by now. Whew. You guys look so strong. You showed up. Now is the time to show up and show me why you showed up. 5 seconds. Get down. Crunch, crunch. One more. Crunch, crunch. Good job. All right. So we're going to do 20 seconds each side of this curtsy lunge to side lunge. Here we go. I'm going to start on this side. My left leg is planted. Right leg is going back. In 3, 2, 1. Right leg goes back and then out to the side. Whew. Sometimes you just got to find a little rhythm to this. Once you're in the rhythm, you'll get the hang of it. Remember, your core needs to be engaged here to help you keep your balance. And that left leg never moves until now, because we go to the other side. All right, send my left leg back and out to the side. Woo. And like I said, one side might feel different than the other. That's okay, that's normal. That's just gonna take a little more practice, a little more focus on your part as an athlete to get the hang of it. Last one, push up, down to the mat. Try something you haven't tried before. Maybe come on your toes for a couple. We go in 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, push back against that mat with all 10 fingers. 3, 2, 1. Push back. You've got the time now. I'll let you have it, but go down slow. Push back. I'm coming to my knees to keep good form. Release. Pelvis is tucked, core is tight. Release. Woo-hoo-hoo. Elbows are at 45 degrees, gaze is out in front of me, keeping my spine neutral. Core is tight. Last one, push back. Oh my goodness, that one kills me. Okay, so we're doing the same thing. We're gonna do 20 seconds on each side with these paint the ceiling circles. Left leg is long, right leg comes into the air. Hold on to those hips, core is tight, and paint the ceiling. So push that lower back into the mat, like your belly button is going through the mat. And keep your hips still. Whew. 3, 2, 1. Right leg goes down, left leg comes up, paint the ceiling. Whew. You guys are getting so close to the finish line. You should be so proud of all the work you've put in today. Now is not the time to quit. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we have those slow mountain climbers, and then we are done with this circuit. There is a finisher, I'll go ahead and tell you, because I just love to do that. That's just me. Okay, 3, 2, come up to your plank or your knees. 1, slow plank, or slow mountain climbers, excuse me. Woo. Feel that shake. Feel that tremble that you get when you bring your knee up and gravity catches you and is like, whoa, I gotta bring you down. That is your core. That's muscle. That's change. Enjoy the fact that that means something. And push through. Ooh. 3, 2, 1. All right, come down. Good job. All 3 rounds are done. Grab a sip, towel off, recenter your focus, because we do have an AMRAP finisher coming up. All right. Woo! this is the fun part. So let me tell you what we're gonna do. So 4 is the magic number, 4. An AMRAP means as many reps as possible. For 2 minutes, you are gonna be doing body weight squats. You'll do 4, just a squat at the end of your mat, 2, 3, 4. Then you're gonna walk it out and do 4 tap outs, 1, 1, 2, 2, all the way to 4. And then you'll do 4 push-ups, just traditional push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? We go in 5, get up, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, get it. 4 of everything at your own tempo, doesn't have to be mine. But we stick together through this as a team. Whew. This is where it gets sweaty, this is where it gets gritty. Enjoy that little walkout, kind of as your active recovery. 2. Remember to grip the ground, sit down and back, squeeze those glutes at the bottom and the top of the squat. Tap, tap, core is tight. Hips are not wiggling or rocking at all. And then my head is the tip of the arrow. Elbows are coming out at 45 degrees. Whew. Walk it back. All right, you guys are officially less than 60 seconds left to this workout. 3, 4. Walk it out, walk it out. I want you to think of something in your life right now that has either been holding you back or has been a barrier, or maybe something that you've overcome. And I just want you to picture that as what you're overcoming right now, that you have the strength to get through that we together as a people, as a population, we deal with hard stuff. It happens, but we can get through it because we are strong. Keep breathing. 15 seconds left. 15, that is it. Woo, 10 seconds, let's go. All right, get through your last little 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Give yourselves a hand wherever you are, at home, with a group of friends, wherever you are. You absolutely crushed that. Come on down to the mat for a stretch with me. You deserve that. Okay. Whew. All right, so just come into kind of a kneeling position to start off with. We're gonna start with a neck stretch. So you can be seated in kind of a crisscross applesauce if you want. Take your left hand out to the side, right hand overhead, and tilt your head toward the right shoulder. I want you to kind of flex that left hand and push away from you, like you're saying, yuck, or ew. We're gonna do some static stretches to finish out. And you honored your body so much today, so you should definitely stretch at the end of a workout to continue honoring your body. You deserve that. 3, 2, and 1. All right, other side. Tilt your head towards your left shoulder. You can add a little bit by putting your hand on your head, flexing that hand, pushing away, and just breathe. Enjoy the fact that you just killed 40 minutes of exercise, that you were willing to take the time to do that. 3, 2, 1. All right, take both hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Make sure you lift it off of your bum and flip your fingers to face away from you. I want you to just open up your chest. Take some deep breaths in and out. Just replenish the oxygen that you need. And just enjoy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, come back to child's pose with me again. So toes together, knees apart, and sit back into child's pose. Really feel this in your lower back. I feel it in my triceps as well. You might feel it somewhere different, but just enjoy the stretch. I want you to take your right arm and reach underneath your left arm. Like you're reaching for something on the left side. 3, 2, 1. Place that right hand back in front of you. Take the left arm and switch to the other side. So enjoy that nice twist that you're getting in your tension. And if you have any tension or negativity, I just leave it right here on the mat with you. And walk away from this workout stronger, more positive, and just proud of the work that you just put in. 3, 2, and 1. All right, come up onto your knees. I want you to step your right foot forward. You can either put your hands on the ground, and you're just gonna sink, or up here on your leg, and you're gonna sink that left hip flexor, that's what we're trying to stretch here, down. Untuck the back toe. Make sure that your hips are square and in alignment, facing the front. Just kind of breathe in and out. 3, 2, 1. I want you to sit back, flex your foot. You're gonna sit back, stretching the posterior chain of your leg. So you should be able to feel this from your glutes, your hamstring, maybe all the way down to your calf. Just keep your chest open here. I can feel this even in my lower back. It's such a good stretch. Three, 2, 1. Other side. So step your left foot forward, untuck that back toe, and just sink forward, keeping those hips in alignment. This is really great for that hip flexor, for your quadricep, so the front of your thighs. And we definitely need, this would be a great stretch to kind of incorporate into your daily routine. We spend a lot of time sitting down or in our cars at our desks, and so we end up having really tight hip flexors naturally, just kind of in our culture. 3, 2, 1. All right, flex that front foot and sit back, kind of coming over that leg. Ooh. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this workout today. And I just hope you really appreciate the fact that you showed up for you and that it really feels awesome to dedicate that kind of time to yourself. I am very firmly of the belief that if you show yourself that kind of love, you'll be able to give out that kind of love a lot better throughout the day. 3, 2, 1. All right, come up into a plank and just walk your hands back towards your feet. I want you to roll up slowly, one vertebrae at a time, all the way up to your head. So thank you once again so much for joining me for our total body weight workout here at the Piedmont Wellness Center. Please feel free to come join us anytime you want. We would love to see you here. My name is Becca Livingston. I'm one of the fitness specialists here. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.